Hello, everybody. Hello, welcome to today's daily antidote of song. We are here live at Pinewoods. Happy again to be doing another partnership week with CDSS and Pinewoods in celebration of CDSS's Harmony of Song and Dance Week and Pinewoods' centennial year. Can we all please give it up for CDSS and Pinewoods? Thank you so much to both of them for such an incredible partnership weeks. We've been here for weeks. And just a reminder to everybody, I think you might know it because you're here, but in case anybody is watching live, we are streaming this entire week at 11:30 instead of our usual noon time. Yep, it's weird. And we are making sure that we accommodate the lunch hour here at Harmony of Song and Dance Week. So we're going to say a quick hello to everybody who's joined us today in the room. We're going to shout out the fact that today is day 1940 on July 28th. That's a pretty big number. We're kind of excited about that. I'm Joe Rossi. I'm the director of the Daily Antidote of Song. I'm here with Becky Wright, and behind me we're going to introduce her in just a sec, and we're going to say hi to everybody in the room. Arlene in Berkeley, California. Hey, Hoda in British Columbia. And yep, Arlene, it is in fact my birthday today. Thank you so much. I love it. Happy birthday to me. Hoda, thank you, Becky. Hoda in British Columbia, Susan in Cincinnati, Ohio, Kim in Vancouver, British Columbia, Mabel and the Birthday Bears in Massachusetts, Diana in British Columbia, Linda on Orcas Island, Linda in Ohio, Jen coming in from Nantucket. Nice to see you, Jen. Annette in California, Sheila in Florida, Laris coming in from the UK with some lovely hearts. Julie in Ontario, Canada. Bonnie also calling out my birthday. Thank you so much, coming in from Boise, Idaho. Ann in Maryland. Candace running tech out of LA. Bob in Albany. Marion in Brighton, UK. Carolyn in Boise, Idaho, also with a birthday card for me. I love my birthday. Storm in Massachusetts. Amanda and Miles in Michigan. Deli in Maryland. And let's see who else we have here. Kathy in Colorado, also birthday geared up. Nancy in Washington State. Aloysius in Massachusetts. And Anne in Amherst, Massachusetts. Let's say hi to folks off video today. We've got Clelio running tech from right next to me on this stoop. Kat in Vermont. We've got, I think that's Jenny in Suffolk, UK, and Elizabeth in California, Phil and William in Newcastle, UK, 100-year-old William. I'm catching up, William, and Penny coming in from Victoria, British Columbia. Let's all take a deep breath. It's another amazing day here at Pinewoods, and I'm so excited to be starting this brand new week, which we're going to talk about in a little bit. But first, I want to introduce to you Becky Wright. She is a song leader, a singer, a songwriter, coming in from, I know you said it, now I've forgotten. Northampton, Massachusetts. Becky is in the room with us for the first time. She does sing with Nicole Singer, who we've sung with before, and we're going to switch over to Becky and learn what song she has, and then we'll chat with her again after. Becky, we are very excited to have you here.
Excellent. Hello, everyone. It's great to be here.
Do you want to tell us what song you have and maybe teach us the part we're going to sing on?
Yes. So today I am bringing for you an American camp meeting hymn called Balm in Gilead. You may know a song called Balm in Gilead, and this probably isn't that one. It's a less common version. So I'll go ahead and just sing the chorus once through, and then we'll sing it again all together. I'll pick a key and get started.
Perfect.
There's balm in Gilead to cure a sin-sick soul. There's balm in Gilead to make the wounded whole. So it's that first part repeats. It's a pretty short chorus, so we'll sing it one more time. There's balm in Gilead to cure a sin-sick soul. There's balm in Gilead to make the wounded whole. And it'll come up plenty of times in the song, so we'll get plenty of chances to sing it together.
Awesome. Everybody ready? All right.
Long hast thou wept and sorrowed, poor mourner, dry thy tears. Behold, with light and comfort, the God of love appears. There's balm in Gilead to cure a sin-sick soul. There's balm in Gilead to make the wounded whole. The storm may roar about you, your heart may low be laid, but God is ever near you, and can you be dismayed? There's balm in Gilead to cure a sin-sick soul. There's balm in Gilead to make the wounded whole. A seed before it flourish must low in darkness lie, and love to live forever must for a season die. There's balm in Gilead to cure a sin-sick soul. There's balm in Gilead to make the wounded whole. Green pastures are before you, which yet you have not seen. Bright skies will soon be o'er you, where darkest clouds have been. There's balm in Gilead to cure a sin-sick soul. There's balm in Gilead to make the wounded whole. For soon the day is coming, the darkness shall be gone, and o'er the night of weeping a brighter day shall dawn. There's balm in Gilead to cure a sin-sick soul. There's balm in Gilead to make the wounded whole. There's balm in Gilead to cure a sin-sick soul. There's balm in Gilead to make the wounded whole.
Woo! Thank you. That was really beautiful. I don't know anything about that song, and I would love to hear about it.
Yeah, I'm happy to share about that song. I first heard kind of another version, an arrangement of that song in a shape note hymnal called The Harp of Ages that is from Texas. And I was really curious about where the song came from. The Harp of Ages was published in the 1970s, and I suspected the song might be older than that. And I and my friend Rachel Hall did a little bit of research and found actually a much earlier version of just the melody in a book from the 1840s called The Revivalist, that was a book of American camp meeting songs and hymns. And so I found that version, which was pretty different. It was entirely in major, and the Harp of Ages version was entirely in minor. And so I kind of imagined and arranged kind of a missing link between those two versions, kind of thinking about what happened in the intervening 120 years between the two versions of the song that I was able to find. And I chose verses for the song from a couple of different hymn sources, and kind of put it all together. And it's a song that I feel really speaks to me, and that I think these days we are all looking for a little bit of hope and comfort wherever we can find it, and that this song is definitely one that does that for me, and I hope it does for you too.
That is really beautiful. Heal the sin-sick soul, in the context of everything that's going on, where I feel like so much of us are like actually sickened by what is going on in the world. So it's a really great one to bring forward. Thank you. So we were talking just a little bit before during sound check about the fact that we've sung other versions of that song in this space. I think Tim Erickson has brought something to us that was very different, and also Issei Barnwell sings a version that's really, really different. Mm-hmm. So it's really neat to be able to have this evolution through the Daily Antidote, where we're constantly learning these new versions of these traditional songs. And so thank you so much for picking this one. So I know that you are here at the Pinewoods CDSS Harmony of Song and Dance Camp at Pinewoods, and I'd love to hear a little about what you're doing here.
Yes, so I am teaching a shape note singing class this week. So teaching, this is a form of American community hymn singing that has that kind of has its roots in colonial era New England and has been kept and preserved and sung continuously, mostly in the American South for a long time. And now there are shape note singings all over the U.S. and all over the world. So I definitely, if you're interested, shape note singings, and in particular Sacred Harp is the most common book that people sing out of. There's probably a singing near you. You can look that up on fossila.org if you're interested in going and doing that. Singings are open to everyone. You don't have to know how to read music. You don't have to have any experience, and it's a great way to go and sing in community with a bunch of other people. And there's in fact a new edition of the Sacred Harp coming out in a couple of months, which is very exciting.
That's very cool.
So yeah, it's a living tradition, and I'm honored to be a part of it.
That's really neat. So I don't think I said you're from Northampton. Oh, you said that. That's right, because I forgot. Do you do things in Northampton, sort of like, year-round kind of things that you're involved in regularly?
Yes. So I am a regular at the Sacred Harp singing in the Sacred Harp singing in Northampton. We have a weekly singing on Tuesdays, and Tim Erickson is also a regular there, so I get to sing with him a lot, which is a real treat.
That's awesome.
So that's the main thing I do, and I also sing with my dear friend and singing partner Nicole Singer, who I know you've met on previous Daily Antidotes, and so we released an album called Two in a Garden about 3-4 years ago. It's available on Bandcamp. If you search our band name, it's really creative, is Becky and Nicole.
Whoa, complicated.
So if you search Becky and Nicole on Bandcamp, you can find that and check out that album. This song, Balm in Gilead, is on that album. So you can hear an arrangement of me singing it with Nicole.
Beautiful. Our fabulous tech team is going to look up your Bandcamp link and drop that in the chat here and on YouTube for folks who can now go find it. And how about anything else you've got coming up this summer?
This is my last summer thing, but we have coming up in October. The first weekend of October is the Raise the Rafters singing weekend in Oregon. Nicole and I are on staff for that, and I'm really excited to be going and singing. It's at a beautiful camp near Mount Hood, and it's a lovely singing weekend if you're able to make it there. I believe registration is open, and I will be teaching a camp meeting songs class at Raise the Rafters. So I'll be able to dive into a bit more history of camp meeting songs and share some other examples of songs from that tradition.
That is really great. So I get so envious of all of our song leaders from the Daily and beyond when I hear their sort of summer camp into fall camp and spring camp schedules where they're just going around to all these amazing places and having these experiences, which for me are mostly about the magic of this, right? But that you get to do that again and again and again. It must be very inspiring.
Absolutely. It's a joy and a pleasure and an honor.
That's really cool. So I know that we need to get you off to lunch, so I'm wondering if you would be willing to sing that song all over again.
All right. One more time. Long hast thou wept and sorrowed, poor mourner, dry thy tears. Behold, with light and comfort, the God of love appears. There's balm in Gilead to cure a sin-sick soul. There's balm in Gilead to make the wounded whole. The storm may roar about you, your heart may low be laid, but God is ever near you, and can you be dismayed? There's balm in Gilead to cure a sin-sick soul. There's balm in Gilead to make the wounded whole. The seed before it flourish must low in darkness lie, and love to live forever must for a season die. There's balm in Gilead to cure a sin-sick soul. There's balm in Gilead to make the wounded whole. Green pastures are before you, which yet you have not seen. Bright skies will soon be o'er you, where darkest clouds have been. There's balm in Gilead to cure a sin sick soul. There's balm in Gilead to make the wounded whole. For soon the day is coming, the darkness shall be gone, and o'er the night of weeping a brighter day shall dawn. There's balm in Gilead to cure a sin-sick soul. There's balm in Gilead to make the wounded whole. There's balm in Gilead to cure a sin-sick soul. There's balm in Gilead to make the wounded whole.
Beautiful. Everybody, can we please give it up for Becky Wright? Thank you so much, Becky, for joining us here on today's Daily Antidote.
Yes, thank you, Joe. Thank you, everyone. It was lovely to meet you and sing with you.
We're going to have you off to lunch on time, and thanks again for being here. And I'm going to jump in and make some announcements. And let's all give it up once more for Becky. Thank you so much, Becky. We all really appreciated the singing with you, and hope we can do it again sometime, even though we won't be live right next to each other.
Indeed.
Thanks, Becky. So everybody make sure you check out all of Becky's links, and also, obviously, Nicole Singer, who's been in the space with us before. And Nicole is actually the program director of this week's camp here at Harmony of Song and Dance. And so it's amazing, all the interlocking circles. So let's see. I think we should talk about what else we're doing here this week at camp, because it's going to be a super fun one. So we are going to have a lot of new folks this week here in the Daily Antidote Song. Becky Wright was new to us today. Tomorrow, Casey Murray and Molly Tucker, also new to us. On Wednesday, Jacob Chen, also new to us. Jamie Bunce, new to us, coming in on Thursday. And on Friday, Brian Lindsay, also new to us. So it's a whole bunch of new folks. And then to round out the week, on Saturday and Sunday, on the transition days of camp, when it's hard to come in live from Pinewoods, we're going to come in with two folks who are regular fixtures at Pinewoods and even Harmony of Song and Dance. That's Peter and Mary Alice Amadon on Saturday and Evie Layden on Sunday. So please join us for this fabulous week. Another great shout out to CDSS and to Pinewoods for their great partnerships this week. And I think we have said everything other than don't forget we're streaming at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time this entire week in order to accommodate the lunch shift here at camp this week. It's kind of weird and also kind of fun. So please make sure you let other folks know if they're looking for us and can't figure out where we are. And I think we're going to, I'm going to make some announcements after we close today about the plastic project and the days that we're going to still convene. So if you are watching this afterwards, please check our e-news to learn more about the plastics project. And also we'll do some birthday photos today after we are done in the room. So I want to thank everybody again so much for being here. And for shouting out my birthday. And I want to thank everybody so much for on YouTube for joining in today. And we look forward to seeing you also tomorrow. And let's say goodbye to Arlene in Berkeley, California, Hoda in British Columbia, Susan in Cincinnati, Ohio, Mabel and the Bears, Diane in British Columbia, Linda on Orcas Island, Linda in Ohio, Jen coming in from Nantucket and Netton, California, Sheila in Florida, Laris in the UK, Julie in Ontario, Bonnie in Boise, Idaho, Anne in Maryland, Candace, thanks for running tech today out of LA, Marion in Brighton, UK, Carolyn in Boise, Idaho, Kathy in Colorado, Storm in Mass, Kim in Vancouver, Delhi in Maryland, Nancy in Washington State, Anne in Amherst, Mass, Bob in Albany, Amanda and Miles in Michigan, Aloysius in Mass, Kat in Vermont, Jenny coming in from Suffolk, UK, Elizabeth in California, Phil and William in Newcastle, UK, Penny in Victoria, and Caroline in DC. Thanks again, everybody. Stick around for birthday photos if you can. We'd love to have one with all of you. And thanks, everybody, again. We'll see you tomorrow right here on the Daily Antidote of Song.